Okie dokie. So, I'm playing Bayonetta. This time, I am prepared. You know why I'm prepared? Because I've been practicing off fucking stream on this game. So, let's see how this goes. I also learned to play with mouse and keyboard, and that's made this a lot easier as well. I have my fucking keys bound incorrectly here. Home, I think. Yeah. There we go. I think that should be fixed. Okay. Yeah. Alright, I can get this bird. I've gotten him before. Is that even bound to my use key still? Yeah, it should be. It should be the same key. Yeah. Ah, there we go. Pretty sure I already read this one last stream, so I'm not going to go through that. Page. I read this as well. Set equipped. See, that went much better this time. Alright, later, Brenda. Guess everybody was here for RE2 tonight because it looks like nobody came back for this. The witch statue here is also in terrible shape, but restoring this one to its former glory should be easy by now. So yeah, we got a little better with this. What's up, Shadow? How's it going? What's up, Mark? Sam, Bill, the Shadow, Stardust, and Alistair. Everybody that's still here, anyways. I don't remember if there's any extra stuff in this little spot or not. Yeah, okay. I don't think I even found that before. Shit, too early. Oh, fucking really? There we go. This part is not fun. Enjoying the game so far? Yeah. I've actually played through this level off stream, so I had to practice a bit because I was having a real bad time with this game last time I played it. Yeah, I feel like I've gotten better now. Damn it. Any plans on playing Bayonetta 2? Yeah, I probably will as soon as I get this done, and I don't know if we have Bayonetta 2, so I might have to try to get a hold of a copy as well. Alright, so this I didn't read last stream. Notes on the topic of Magic 4. Everyone carries with them a record of their evolution as a being since time immemorial. It is this inner knowledge that the magical arts call upon when a practitioner uses the transformative technique known as the Beast Within. While there is very little documentation regarding this technique, it is comparatively easy to guess at its workings. It is even easier when one considers how many works of art depicting this condition fill museums to this very day. These works capture the very moment when a witch transforms herself into an animal. Present-day interpretations never seem to escape the realm of dismissing these works as an artist's daydreams. However, when viewed from a different perspective, they are an important reference point in researching the magical arts. These pictures illustrate the unbelievable transformation of an Umbra witch via the most special of means, seeing her take the form of various animals. The witches were able to freely use this technique, transforming into beasts for incredible speed, or birds to send themselves soaring into the sky. Oh, I forgot there were two of them. Okay, that's done. Would you play Human Revolution or Mankind Divided on the stream? Maybe at some point. I've never actually played either of those, and they seem pretty cool. Did you see the new hero announced for Overwatch? Someone sent me the trailer, but I haven't actually seen it yet. Random gecko. Fuck. Thought I pressed the button. Fuck. Oh yeah. That happens. Fuck. I just want the weapon! Stop being a fucking cunt! Oh, I think I see it. I was gonna say, is there a way to get down there? And that's the way I came up. Pretty sure.
What are you boys doing in here? Are you hiding something from me? Come on. Someone else caught your eye? Oh dear. Something tells me I'm going to regret this.
My sweet, lovely child. She is the key to your future.
I'm not normally one to play savior, but I suppose I can make an exception and kill all of you. Just this once, of course.
I had a nipple hair of health left. Subset layer. New hero in Overwatch, yes. So yeah, so there, I've practiced this game since last time I streamed it, just so you know. I'm a little better at it now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down, little one. I am not your mother.
But, Mummy...
Will you quit calling me Mummy? If there's two things I hate in this world, it's cockroaches and crying babies.
Hey, me too.
Well,
And sharks.
A cockroach would be truly terrible. So don't you dare cry.
Yes, Mummy.
Yeah, I got that move. I haven't used it a whole lot. My favorite one is actually the regular punch kick punch combo.
You've got to be a strong little one to survive in a place like this. What's your name, anyway?
Would you be interested in playing Tetris Effect? I'm not sure if I would, but Nate actually was talking about thinking about doing a stream of that soon.
Where are you from?
So it may still be on the channel even if I'm not playing it.
Well now, I'll hazard a
I
guess
got an
this is-
eyelash in my eye.
So what on earth are you doing here?
My daddy told me to come here.
And whereabouts is this daddy of yours?
He was at work, but now I don't know where he's gone. I want to go home.
I can't just drag you along wherever I go, little one. So you better not be getting attached to me.
Yes, Mummy?
Come now, little one. I'll help you out of here, but that's all. And you have to promise there'll be no crying. A single tear and you'll be crying alone. Got it?
Okay, Mummy.
Thought I got that move, but I don't know if I can use it when I'm not in combat. Oh well. Maybe I didn't buy it yet. The Laguna Faith and Vigrid's Rise. In recent days, Vigrid has seen the rise of the Ithavold Group, a conglomerate whose rapid development has changed the face of the city. Their man-made island off the coast of Vigrid, Isla del Sol, is a clear example of their technological style. It is a modern metropolis home to many residents. However, their flight from the old city has led to the onshore historical district's rapid decline, a process that will likely end in the areas becoming ruins free of inhabitants. Those who live on Isla del Sol and those who have remained in the old city all worship the Laguna, gods who are the heart of their faith. In many ways, like sun worship, this faith has been at the people's core since ancient times and forms the very heart of their cultural development. It is said the Ithavold group itself was developed in conjunction with the Laguna, and its CEO is held up as the paragon of Laguna worship, the living symbol of the people's faith. He is reported to be descended from the said-to-be annihilated Lumen sages, although I cannot confirm the veracity of this claim. At any rate, the devotion which people hold towards the Ithavold group is without question...
You know where the iFixit kit is? You see it anywhere?
The one from earlier?
Oh, there it is. I see it.
Okay.
Ah, thanks.
Okay.
Bayonetta?
Yeah.
Nice.
Vigrid's appearance is not the only part of the city to have changed completely. The ancient faith in the Laguna is now inexorably linked to the Ithavold group as it pushes forward its modernizations. Thus, the city has lost its previous visage to be replaced at alarming speed, and all with the apparent consent of the Laguna-worshipping Vigridians. Oh, shit. Just appeared out of nowhere. Yeah. I like how you get to fight them all before this part, but now you have to actually use this shit to fight them. It's really dumb. This part's stupid. Bulletin board with an Umbran planning update. It seems a highway connection, or it seems a highway connecting the major areas is under construction. Okay. I don't know why I had trouble reading that for some reason. Leave her alone. It's really dicey for some reason. Bulletin board with information about nearby installations. The map says there's an airport nearby. Purgatorio, Center of the Trinity. Cool game, indeed it is. What's up, music girl? You're tired as fuck? That sucks. One of the unique aspects of the religion in this town is the people's belief that the world is actually made up of 3 unique realms layered on top of each other: human world, Inferno, and Paradiso, the trinity of realities. However, the wavelengths of the spiritual energy in each of these realities is different, and inhabitants of each are unable to interfere with the other's affairs, despite the fact that the worlds are layered. It is said that the Lumen Sages and Umbra Witches had the unique ability to pass into a realm known as Purgatorio and travel amongst the Trinity. It is believed that the witches and sages each made contracts with the masters of the light and dark worlds and can use special abilities granted to them by their masters. Underlying all of this, though, is the presence of the Trinity of Realities. Even during the witch hunts, it seems those suspected of being witches were lured into Purgatorio and the people called being spirited away, and their presence in the no man's land was used as justification for further acts of persecution. To further explain Purgatorio, one must understand that those within the realm are unable to see or touch those in the human world, nor are the humans in their own world able to intervene in the affairs of Purgatorio. Moreover, what we identify as material objects may have different appearances in the different realities, yet when these items are destroyed in one world, they will be destroyed in all worlds. This may explain why many place religious interpretations upon the phenomenon of unexplained destruction that occurs during their everyday lives. Check something real quick. May come in handy later. Also, I didn't use like any of these, so these things are fucking handy too sometimes. It's an explanation about the portal-like object. Porta del Paradiso, a gateway to heaven. The Lumens seem to have constructed it to correspond with the denizens of Paradiso. There's a heavy lithograph here that depicts the seal of the sun. There's an entirely different dimension on the other side of the gate. It is a fantastic environment brimming with light. Spirited Away is a great movie.
Hey! This is probably how you got lost to begin with. Don't worry, it's always scary the first time you see them. So, where was I? Oh, yes, your kind invitation. I do hope you've prepared dessert as well.
Our little girl's deaf now.
Oh, what a lovely tea party. And dancing, too. Cereza, my dear, watch and learn.
Oh, you son of a bitch. These guys are annoying as fuck. Especially if I can't even hit them. Leave her the fuck alone, man. I figured out you're also supposed to click the mouse button while you do that, so I think you're supposed to be tapping a button while you rotate the stick in the controller version. I'm not sure. And I may as well heal because I have a bigger fight coming up here. Damn it. It wasn't anywhere near me. I don't remember this boss being hard to dodge, but apparently he is. And he's dead. On my laptop keyboard, I can actually like double tap that. It's real fucking hard to do on a mechanical keyboard. The keys are all taller and bunched together. Was ready. Weird. Damn, I've not seen that one before. Cool, I didn't get whatever this was last time. Sucks because I'm not going to be able to keep it for reasons. The Angel's Banquet Hall, Alfheim. Vigrid has long held the notion that the world is comprised of a trinity of realities, Paradiso, Inferno, and the human world. However, since the era of the witch hunts, where the Umbra witches met total annihilation, Vigridians have held that Paradiso, the world of light, is the most perfect of these realms, and have worshipped it as such. Yet, as normal human beings are unable to experience this heaven, the Vigridians' feelings regarding Paradiso manifest themselves in various ways. Even the Porta del Paradiso, ruins of which remain to this day, were born of this faith and placed around the city as an act of Paradiso worship. These structures, stone discs 3 meters in diameter, were said to represent portals into Paradiso itself. It was believed that when the gods extended the people a helping hand, they would do so via the portals, guiding them to Paradiso. Thus, the portal were placed in spiritually powerful locations. I have one more interesting aside. Within Paradiso, there are said to be secret rooms known as Alfheim, where angels gather and hold their banquets. The Porta del Paradiso, created by men, are said to mimic the entrances to these Alfheim. Legend has it that if someone were to stumble across one of these portals while in Purgatorio, they may enter an Alfheim, upon which the angels would entertain the lost visitor and bless them justly. Joys are members of the Seraphim class within the angelic hierarchy's first sphere. These beings have broken free of any physical conception of form and have become truly spiritual. Their body is as free as a flowing river, and it takes shape only on a temporary basis. Joy may take the shape of the human feminine form, but the Seraphim can also shapeshift or even separate into multiple sentient forms at will. Okay. Actually, I have no idea what happens to the little girl at the end of that fight, but oh well. This game goes way past terms of service. This game is basically aerial. Yeah, to an extent. Prominence Bridge. As part of the Ithavoll Group's plans for the further development of Vigrid, the man-made island of Isla del Sol, a new urban center was constructed and outfitted with a new highway stretching a total of 41.29 kilometers or 26.218 miles. As expected, traveling this highway, which links to the major areas of Vigrid to the island, requires vigorous checks, and its usefulness is limited to Vigridian authorities, Ithavoll Group materials, transports, and a select group of authorized personnel. The bridge connecting the island to the mainland is an enormous overseas suspension bridge. The structures supporting the bridge's wires are shaped like the bright solar flares that shoot out from the sun's surface, giving the crossing its name, Prominence Bridge. It is truly a symbol of the modernity that has come to Vigrid. Vigrid's airport can be seen in the distance. Looking at the rows of hangars, it is obvious that this is not a civilian installation. Warning about unauthorized entry. There are strict limitations on what you can and can't do around here. Oh yeah, that's what happens to the little girl. I forgot.
Mommy? You're a mom? You?
Come now, Cheshire. Look at me. Do I look like I have any interest in children? Now making them, well, that's another story.
My favorite weapons so far are just the
Getting the
guns.
wrong idea. I mean,
The
it might be
sword
the
is
right
alright,
idea,
but
not right now.
I'm going to be switching to a
Right?
specific set of things probably until
Yeah,
the end of the game, unless I come across
speaking
something
of
I like
right,
more.
I'm glad I've
Here
been standing around
soon.
waiting for you, because I knew we'd cross paths. See, the only way to reach the upper crust and their gated island of champagne wishes and caviar dreams is over Prominence Bridge.
Oh, yes. The island. Lovely place, isn't it? Oh, now what?
Don't play games with me.
Is it safe to mention weapons from Bayonetta 2? I have not really played anything past the first one, so it's kind of spoilery for me.
I was her age when you killed my father. Wait. No. Couldn't. Oh my god, you did, didn't you? You killed her parents.
Come to think of it, she's better off with you. You two are more hassle than you're worth.
What?
Just keep a good eye on her, or you're going to catch hell for it. No good deed goes unpunished, and you never know when a monster may sneak up on you.
Mummy, look out! Mummy, no!
How can she see me?
I'm sure it's a stone award. Oh, it's actually bronze.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's what you've been waiting for. Angel attack! Ready, fire!
This thing's fucking impossible to hit unless they're right up close.
Round over.
You've never seen anything less than bronze? You haven't seen the stone award? Because I've gotten like almost all stone awards on this game so far. I have a surprise for you all after this level. You're apparently way better at these games than I started out being.
Still come, Bayonetta. All
You're going to be able to guess the surprise probably from watching how this goes. Not gonna get your new weapon? Nah, I'm not gonna get to keep it even if I get it. So,
See
for
that?
reasons.
Everyone rushes at me like crazed fans. They still haven't figured out that I don't give autographs.
Asp awas gasage. Iara ma gechuk. Obrit. Os. Icho. Mahuela. Merifi obritsule. Donas dokama. Ovors tus tax. Ken ikwas ahi. Nolani kaos uriudra. Kotzis magnifica.
I'm not much for the talkative types. How about we have a little fun instead? You did plan on having fun with me, right? There'll be plenty of time for pillow talk afterwards.
Oh shit. Didn't think that was... Thought that was a different thing. Like I said, you'll probably be able to guess from watching this boss fight what the surprise is. You just can't do that with a mechanical keyboard. Timing is way off. God damn it. Hang on. I think this is going really bad for reasons. I think I might have been right. Or it's just a matter of having a shittier frame rate on this, which is weird because somehow I get a better frame rate on my laptop. Well, the frame rate's fine, so I don't know what's going on. I think it's a mechanical keyboard that's fucking with me. Yeah, there's like these weird little pauses whenever attacks go off on this that fuck me up on dodging. I think that's why I had such a hard time with this, like last time I was playing this. Frame rate didn't drop there, so I don't fucking know. Yeah, it's not doable on a mechanical keyboard. So just so you guys know, if you ever want to play Bayonetta, don't use a mechanical keyboard. It doesn't actually help. It actually hinders. Use a flatter keyboard where you can put 2 fingers on the same key and go like that. So that way you can actually max out the bonus. I mean, unless you got like way fucking faster finger speed than I got.
All done? Well, let me give you back your toy then.
Everybody know what the surprise is now? Right, that did. Considering taking Jaeger off the list and just drinking Jaeger because I want to. Just make the Alhumidor and shit cheaper. Either that or just drink Alhumidor because I want to and take that one off the list.
And I didn't make any time for pillow talk.
Lady in Red is Sean. Still don't really know exactly who she is, but she has something to do with Bayonetta's past. So, nobody guessed it, but here's the surprise. Wait for it. 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 So, Chapter 7 in this game is apparently really fucking easy to farm for halos, right? And that would be boring as fuck to watch me do that same chapter over and over and over and over and over again on stream. So, I already did it. Shit. It was saved in slot 9. My Steam Cloud didn't update. God damn it, because I was playing the game in offline mode. Hang on a minute. Forgot about that shit. I bet it hasn't updated at all. Store, Steam, go online. I'm not surprised maybe Bonk, I may just be playing the game regular. Not sure who that is, but apparently I have friends on Steam with the Antichrist Langdon, and that's pretty fucking metal.
Sega.
Bayonetta.
Motherfucker. It's because I haven't been online on my laptop. I don't have my laptop with me, so... Fuck. I should have saved it. Okay, well. I guess that's a good place to stop for tonight. Then. And I might play something else. But, I'm not going to go back through Chapter 6 again on stream. Because, you see, I didn't think I needed to save it because I had Chapter 8 all loaded up and ready to go on slot 9 on my laptop. And I forgot to go back online, so I didn't update on Steam, so I don't have it on Nate's computer here. So, the best thing to do, in my opinion, would be to go ahead and play the other game that the poll tied for, which is Monster Hunter. So that's what I'm going to do now. So that's Bayonetta for tonight. Now you know what's in store for next time on Bayonetta. This will be on Chapter 8, and I will have a whole lot of stuff I don't have on this save. So, what's with the different saves? I like to make a save for each chapter. So, and then this one was my old one, I think. No, this one was when I started a new data to practice on. Because, like, I'll show you guys this real quick. I did figure out one of the things that I missed in the first chapter. Solaire, if you have any idea what else I'm missing in this chapter, because this is the only thing that I found that I missed. So, when you start the first chapter, you can wait for the train to pull away, and there's an item under the train, so I know that. I missed that one. But when you go through here, get the key. You can actually smash these guys with the key, which is pretty fun. Or the game will crash. That's cool too. Yeah. We'll just let that happen. Okay. Anyways, yeah, if you go back, if you unlock the door with the key, go in, activate the elevator, and then not go up the elevator and run back, there's an Alfheim there, and I missed that on my original stream playthrough, so that's on my save data. So what I will do is next time on my save data when I'm practicing, I will get that new weapon, so I will have that, and I'll save that, and then I will make sure it updates to the cloud, and then we'll be good to go on Bayonetta. But anyways, I'm going to end this one here. I'm going to update my shit, and then I might come back and play some Monster Hunter. So, see you guys in a little bit. Or if you're going to bed, then have a good night.